I'm going to show you this Zentangle inspired doodle that I based on Nicole Dryer's Starfish. So using a 2-inch square, we'll draw a border with a pencil about 1/8 to 1/4 inch. Now get your pen. Draw a circle in the center. And draw a slightly angled line to form this triangular-like shape. And leave a little gap here because we'll shade that. Okay, we'll do that again, but now we're only going to come up to about here. Okay, now we're going to take this circular shape, do a circle going behind. Okay, now we're going to do these like 7 shapes on both sides. Just going a little lower from the top. And I don't concern myself whether it's meeting up and touching or leaving space. That doesn't matter to me. So I live next to a farm, and that's what you hear out there. There's an apple orchard, and they're busy working today. Okay, now let's repeat this circle. And some more 7s, going lower again. Now I'm gonna intentionally make mine touch in the center. Even if I have to sacrifice that angle of the 7, so I guess they're not really 7s anymore. Well, yeah, I'm kind of creating this black space. So I guess they are still very 7-y. Yeah, I'm trying to keep that angle, I suppose. And then just color that in. All right. They come out different every time. So now I'm going to do these little lines coming out, little triangles on the end. All right. It's time to shade. No, now, you know what? I want to draw this border like I have been. And actually, I'm going to add triangles here. Okay. Go ahead and erase these little lines. We won't be shading over those spots. We want that to be bright white. All right, use any graphite pencil. Go inside the circle, around the border, a little the way, and if you want, or leave a little highlight. I'm gonna leave a little highlight. And then trace along the outside line of this circle. We're creating depth. Okay, and then we'll go on the outside of that again. On the outside of that second circle we drew. Or I drew. I don't know if you're drawing along. I really hope you are. And now go ahead and shade along the outside line of the whole border. I went into the shape a little bit. I can always clean that up with an eraser. If your wrist starts getting sore, lighten your grip like I just had to. Very heavy-handed. I get very excitable, and when I do, my voice gets louder. I'm trying to be mindful of that. Keep a calmer tone since I'm so close to the microphone. I have a new microphone coming that I'm excited to try out that I can put further away from my mouth. Okay, now get your blending tool. And smudge and move that graphite. And as it gets moved outward further, it's going to look a little lighter. That's exactly what we want. You can go a lot heavier on the shading if you want. I think I was pretty gentle on this one today, in this version. The shading. And I'm just going to let it be that way. It's hard to know what I think until I step back and pause. You can always come back in and darken. We're creating some depth and dimension. Okay, I'll go around the border now. Carry that out a little. And then I'm just gonna, using what's just on my just gonna barely darken around these triangles coming off the spokes. So it's barely even noticeable. And you can do that a lot darker if you want. And you don't have to do it at all if you don't want. Lighten my grip, relax my hand. So I'm hoping this microphone that's coming is going to pick up the sounds of my pencil markings, my pen markings, and my blending, moving the paper. I like those sounds, and I feel like I'm not really recording them enough. Or my microphone isn't picking those sounds up as well as I'd like it to. Okay, let's think here. Oh, you know what? I am going back in because I didn't do this. And that is what it was lacking. That is definitely what it was lacking. And I am going to come back in and darken some of that. Okay. Carry that out towards the middle. Now you don't have to shade at all this way. You could use markers or just whatever your heart desires. All right, let's see. What do I think of this? I like it. They always come out looking so different. This was my first one. And they all just look so different. Here, I need to really slow down sometimes. Oh, I didn't shade them on this one either. That is hysterical. Well, I've just been going away at these all morning. Okay. Oh, I hope you'll draw this. If you're drawing along with me, awesome. Cool. That's what I'm doing it for. Have a good one.